overcrowded, and there's this whole middle section that you'll see one little light bulb on right here, and then about 500 miles you'll see another little light bulb.
Yeah, but who wants to live there?
Yeah, but half of that, what's between that is mostly cultivated.
As technology's getting better, we're able to better cultivate this land, correct?
Exactly.
And so people can physically live on these sections that they've not even been able to live on.
Fires in
But we're not
California, the
Exactly.
huge tornadoes in the
Exactly.
Midwest
But
where
half of
nobody
it's
wants to live there.
half of it's being
The hurricanes
cultivated,
in Florida.
mechanically
Our
cultivated
technology's
for
not
food
going to
and
stop
alcohol.
natural disasters, and that's
And-
a lot of reasons why.
and the
So
rest
is that
of
why
it,
we're
world
buying
are
everything
and the rest of it's in
uninhabitable.
national
And drought,
parks that
yeah,
would be
sure.
utilized,
Drought,
would be logged or cultivated if the
It's going to
government
take a
let them.
lot
Is
for
that why my
our
tomatoes are from
technology
China
to
now?
reverse the
Don't
growth of
understand.
deserts.
You know, I mean, I agree with you. That's supposed to
Deserts
be-
are all growing
that's
at the
supposed to be
same rate as
farmland, but
human
I don't see it
fingernails
being
every
used
year.
for
Every
farmland
desert in the world is getting
anymore
larger. We have no way to do that.
All of our
Yeah,
vegetables
that's
are being
true.
imported from
So
China.
the
all
land's
of our
slowly shrinking that we can
chickens
actually use. You
and
can't
fish and everything else is being
efficiently
imported.
live in a
I just don't
desert.
even-
Well, we're mostly
It's
making,
very
we're
hard to
mostly
undo
growing
the
grains.
process.
Grains,
Yeah.
you're
Right.
Grains. That's
So,
it. You know, you drive through
Well, grains
thousands
lend
creating
themselves to
giant hyperbolic
mechanized
chambers
agriculture.
over there.
thousands of miles of corn.
I don't foresee that
Tomatoes have
happening
to be
anytime
picked
soon.
by hand.
Right.
With grain, you can harvest it with a harvester.
Exactly. We're
I
growing
have
all
to-
this corn and could be.
I just have to go back to Buckminster Fuller on this. Buckminster Fuller is my
I love the guy too.
sage, and this is where this is coming from. It is the anti-scientific elements of our nature which are causing the real dangers on this planet right now. And they are winning right now. I mean,
Is it
Not-
the
not to
anti?
offend
Is
you.
it the anti-scientific or is it the anti-intellectual? You know, it's like having the technology to do something that doesn't tell us how we're going to see. Having the technology is one thing, but how we use that technology. Do we use the technology to pollute, or do we use the technology to sustain? You know.
well, I see your point. However, I would say that merely being an intellectual does not make you or me, or anyone, necessarily a good user of technology.
Neither does just being a scientist.
No, but a
So
scientific method would hopefully have a slightly better use of prioritizing and efficiency, and maybe at least elegance.
one would think that
Think.
that intellectual people would make better choices.
But there are a lot of scientists out there making things that make pollution and create more harmful things for the
However,
Well, a lot of it-
scientists
Obviously not working
scientists
right now.
But there's who's
tend to be in the intellectual
influencing the
camp,
scientists.
and they
there's
tend
decisions.
they tend to
Some of the scientists,
make some
that's just
better
what they wanna do.
choices.
They want to make profit. They
You
don't
know,
care.
Well, that's
now
true,
we're getting
you're
down
right.
to
Some-
profit.
a lot of
Now
it, I
we're
think,
getting
is
down to
individual
profit,
thing.
and we have a big
They like
problem
money.
there, and that gets
like
down to the money
You're
we were
right.
talking about before. We were talking about the monopoly money that we're all playing with right now. And stuff like that, and the profit motive. Do you know what makes the difference between a good ninja and a bad ninja?
The quality of the special effects in the movie.
No.
No.
If a bad ninja would be an assassin for hire, and it is the profit motive that makes the bad ninja the bad ninja.
Oh, you mean bad as in morally?
Bad.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Bad.
A good
Bad ninja.
Would,
Bad.
A good ninja would only kill to defend. Is that what
For a higher would be would have a higher
Not be money
calling.
motivated, but just to defend.
Right, yeah,
A
bad.
a higher motivation would be.
Oh
would,
God.
There's two concepts of good and bad. Bad can mean immoral, or bad can mean unskilled.
Right.
Yeah.
You mean an immoral ninja?
Actually,
Be an
like,
immoral,
a good
unskilled
ninja would only pretend to take your money. Ninjas were not we're not mercenaries.
And the bad ninja.
Right,
was scared to
exactly.
take it anyway.
Exactly. Real ninjas, good ninjas, were not a bad ninja was one who strayed from what they did and became for hire.
No, good ninjas set up battles between daimyos. Good ninjas were basically dedicated to the destruction of the Japanese feudal system. Mm-hmm. The ninjas.
The Japanese feudal system, yes.
Yeah, the ninjas were not part of the mainstream Japanese side. They were like the little hairy Japanese guys who lived in the mountains.
Right, that weren't a straight Japanese bloodline.
Well, because they're classical Japanese bloodline, I suppose.
The Blue Ridge Ninjas.
Exactly.
The
They were a
Blue
bunch-
Ridge Ninjas. Oh,
Ninja-
right.
I think they were a
Japanese
China,
hillbillies.
I think they were a Chinese bloodline.
Yes, disgraced scholars from China migrated over to Japan. They met with the, we'll call them Japanese hillbillies, and that is where the
And monks and stuff. Yeah, right, exactly. It was a combination of cultures that from at least 3 or 4 different cultures that were refugees from all of those that met together and formed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very few Americans are aware of that. I'm so glad that you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you look at ninja movies.
I'm an American
American ninja movie watcher guy. Yeah.
Who was
Okay,
the woman that
this
was
is
here
something
last time we were here?
I forget her name.
Yeah.
Jonathan, who
was the woman who was
who's
here?
the hat lady?
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm working on this thing here.
She was clearly a eugenicist.
Yeah.
When she said to give someone a test
Good
to see
morning.
if they could breed or
Welcome
not,
to the Pleasure Saucer.
that was,
saucer.
that was
Always, Cry Theater and Crowded Fire.